What is up, guys? Today is Monday, and welcome. Today I would like to talk about waffles or pancakes. No, I'm just joking. But really, waffles. Definitely waffles. Especially the ones with little chocolate chips that... Hello, no one says Lego my pancakes, it's Lego my ego, bitch. You already know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm saying? Woo! Oh, it is beautiful. Ooh, let me squeeze on by you. Oh, I wonder if that's the camera. Oh, that's not a camera. So them infrared thingamajiggies. One of those things that lets stoplights. No motorcycles are there. I need a bolt for that. We're allowed to go! A little too fast. Slow it down. Chill out, buddy. You're gonna get there. It's okay. No one's in a rush now. Hopefully you don't get caught up by an ambulance like we did on Friday's video. Always confuses me, those confuses me. The stickers people have on the back of their cars that say Usher or Lusher, whatever the freak they call it. It's for a high school, and I always think it says Usher. I'm like, why do so many people like Usher here? Cause he's moving mountains. Those are probably the ugliest vehicles ever made. I think those are fucking terrible. Just looks like, hey, I'm a fat grandma. That's what those remind me of, fat grandmas. The Lexus GX 400s remind me of fat grandmas. These old Camrys remind me of broke single moms. Had to get out of that nonsense. I'm not sitting around here in traffic. So you know what I found out that I do? Whenever I finish, whenever I'm done editing a video and I start uploading it to YouTube, I will sit down and I will then watch the entire video I just edited while it's uploading on YouTube. I'll just watch it on my computer. And I don't know if anyone else, you son of a bitch. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I find myself watching my videos trying to figure out that if it wasn't me that I was watching, would I subscribe to myself? Like, do I think I kind of like have to remove myself from the entire like situation and just kind of ask myself, do I think that's funny or do I think I sound like an idiot? And of course, I mean, I'm always like, oh, that was freaking hilarious. Go you. Go you. But no, really. I'm kind of curious, some of the other motovloggers that watch my channel, if you are watching this now, would you watch yourself on YouTube if you weren't you? Like, if you were someone else, would you watch it? 300!
I'm riding 14 and everything. I got a bunch of friends of mine. I want a camera like that too.
I got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
You wanted to know how much my GoPro costs, because he rides a ZX14. But he was saying he rides a ZX14 and he wanted to know how much my camera was because he got a bunch of guys that ride. And I guess he was looking in to get a GoPro. Too bad I didn't catch him at a stoplight. I could have told him what the channel was. But yeah, like I was saying before, I got questioned about the price of my camera. Any of you motovloggers out there that are watching this now, son of a bitch. I don't even have a comment for that one. That one, I don't even know what to say about that one. You guys can That's your task for this video. Add a caption to what I should have said to that crackhead that just ran across the road. Like, what should I have yelled in my helmet as a pissed off gesture towards him? Because I don't know what the hell well, obviously he wasn't thinking. But I don't even have anything. Nothing on me. Nothing for me. Nope. But if you're a motovlogger, would you watch yourself? Would you watch yourself on YouTube if you weren't yourself? Like if you were looking from the outside in on your content, trying to be as objective as possible and unbiased as possible, would you? Do you think that your content is something that you would like? Second topic of the day, I have a lot. Well, obviously I have a lot of coworkers that are Saints fans. I live in New Orleans. But apparently all of them think that the Saints are like automatically going to the Super Bowl because they got their coach back. I'm still not understanding why they think that they're going to be so amazing this year. I mean, I think they'll be better than they were last year because obviously the head coach plays a pivotal role in the progression of the team throughout the season. But I really don't think it's going to change it to the effect that you go from not making the playoffs and being just a decent, okay team to all of a sudden you're going to the Super Bowl. I don't see that. And I know it could just be sexiness. I know it could just be, I mean it is mostly, just fan loyalty. I mean every city thinks at the beginning of every year that their team's going to the Super Bowl. I grew up a fan of a team, one of the few teams that you knew from the get-go you weren't going to do that great. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan. Always have been, always will be. Struggled a lot. Struggled a lot in my youth. And hey, the Saints have a preseason game today. They play the Raiders. The Raiders. The Raiders. Oh, how does Boomer do that? Oh, fuck. But I grew up a Bengals fan. They made the playoffs once, or they've made the playoffs I think now 3 times since I've been on this planet. The first time was when they played, the first time was when they swept the division, and they played the Steelers the first round of the playoffs, who was the wild card team, who ultimately ended up winning the Super Bowl. And that's when the first pass Carson Palmer threw, he completed like a 65-yard bomb to Chris Henry. And that's also the play that his knee got shredded and his career effectively ended. Little ticked off about that still, especially considering who ended up beating us. Which I will say, not even being biased, the Bengals were a far better team than the Steelers that year. There's nothing you can say to say they weren't. They beat them twice. They swept the whole damn division. They were the better team. I think if Carson would have never gotten hurt, I don't think there's any way, especially how the game started off with first pass he throws, a huge completion to Chris Henry. I think we had the momentum from the get-go. We felt like it was our time, and I don't think there was any way that the Steelers would have beat us that game. None. No way. Impossible. But that's neither here nor there. That is ancient history, and it's all over with. Now there's a new era. No more Ocho Cinco. No more Carson Palmer. Because like I said, after that, everyone knows. I mean, he went from being on the cusp of being one of the elite quarterbacks in the entire league to mediocrity and irrelevance. But, yeah, so I tend to rant. I just go off on these tangents. But, original question, do you think the Saints are going to be worth a shit this year? I mean, I think they'll be a playoff team, but I don't think they're going to be better than the Falcons. at all. And I know I'm probably going to get yelled at by a lot of people at work that watch my videos, but I just don't. I don't see it. Now with Steven Jackson in the backfield, Matt Ryan just got his big contract. Unless he falls away to the whole just signed your big contract, now you got your money and you're gonna have a crappy year. I don't see it happening. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're a motor vlogger and would you like your own videos if you were looking from the outside in? And how do you think the Saints are gonna be? Do you think they're going to be good, or do you think New Orleans is just hyping them up for no damn reason because they got a coach now? Alright, let me know in the comments, guys, and I will see you later. Peace!